What is going on, superstars? We'll be back for another video. It's your boy here, Trader Dive Salongo. So in today's video we are diving into my VIX75 scalping strategy for today's market condition. So without further ado, let us do it. So guys, as well, we have here volatility 75 index chart, and then we are on high time frame, which is our last high time frame with this Deriv TradingView. It's our daily time frame. So as well, we can go deep and we understand and we look the market condition in this daily time frame. Well, we can see that the market, it just have been coming, making the lower lows and lower highs, as we can see, and this, it gives us an overall downtrend. So this, it helps us to build the momentum, understanding that what we are doing, we are understanding it. It helps us to not trade against the trend. We just follow we follow the trend of the market direction. So this will help us to maximize, or will help us to make a lot of profit when we follow the market trend, guys. So as well, we have already understood that our overall trend is going down, but remember, we are going just to scalp, and we can see that in these conditions of going lower low and lower highs, when we are moving downwards as a continuation of the trend, where we are going to the sell opportunities, but we have a massive pullbacks. If you can see that almost this side here, that is a massive pullback, and here we have a massive pullback. Also around this area here, we had a massive pullback, guys. We can see that all of these pullbacks, they are in daily time frame, but which means all of these pullbacks, they can make for us a good profit. What we have to do, we are going to implement this strategy. We use it as a back-to-back strategy, guys. So we are going to be using a simple and easy understandable our TDS WTB volume 1 scalping strategy. That's what we are going to be implementing according to the market condition what we have right now. So our WTBS volume 1 is going to be working like this. So what we have to do, we have to look exactly the H1 where trend is heading, guys. Are you getting the point? By which means we are going to be following the H1 where it's going, and H1 is going to be giving us our overall bias so that we can scalp. Let us say that in H1 is going to give us our bias, that the H1, it will be making the high highs and high lows. So if the H1 give us the high highs and high lows, what we will do, we will come and then we get our trend line. We have to connect here our trend line like this. Oh, sorry. Let us bring back our example here. So we are going to use our trend line like this. At around this place, we connect these areas. So after doing like that, and then we duplicate this, and then we put it upward. So right now we have our overall bias, by which means H1 is going to be is going to be moving upward. We have to look the H1 trend. Now the H1 is going up. We have to follow this trend of H1 when it's going up, and the next step, we have to go deep inside in H1. When we come inside deep of H1, what we have to do, we have to see something like this. We will need to see in H1 something like this, that when the H1 is going up, and then we go to minute 15, we wait H1 to start pulling back in minute 15 or minute 5 is making the lower lows and lower highs like that. Are you getting in minute 15? So if we get that in minute 15, also we will get our counter trend to do to do the same thing like how we did on high time frame in H1. So what we will do, we will wait the market to come and after completing its lower lows and lower highs in minute 15, we wait that the market to come and break this overall trend of ours. Are you getting the point? It comes and break this overall trend like this. When the market after breaking, then it comes back to make a retest in minute 5, and then we put the market up. We take here, exactly here, our entry when the market comes to do what, to make a retest, and then the stop loss will be above of this structure, and this is our entry point, and then we target 1 to 2 around this area, which means in H1 will be starting to make what, to push up, so it can break this high to form a new high. That is the rules of this volume 1 scalping strategy, and what we have to follow it like that. So let us go and we try to find the overall in H1 what is there, guys. We are still in daily time frame, and this was what it was, a framework of how to implement this, how to implement this volume 1 scalping strategy. So as well, we can diving in directly to H1 and we see what's the market is presenting there. We have to follow what? We have to follow H1 what is doing. As well, you can see that H1, we doesn't need to focus all of this side, that where the trend have started. We have to focus just only this area here, guys. We have to focus only at around this area. Are you getting the point? This area will be enough for us to understand the trend of the market, because we are going to be scalping. Now we can see, if we try to see very well here, you can see that the market, it have been making here the high highs and higher lows, and it is on H1, guys. We have a lot of H1's candles here at this place, which means this one we can see. And around this area here, we had what? We had a lot of H1s. You can see, if I do like this, that from this area here, from that area, and then to come this area, we had also 3 hours of H1 that the market was pushing up, and this was just enough for us to what, to scale in, to jumping in, and then we scalp the market almost for 3 hours. You scalp the market 1 hour, you wait, you find another pattern, another hour, like that. Also 3 hours, 1 hour, it's be enough for you to make the bags and you go on. Are you getting the point? So let us see that the market now is still going up before it start coming down. So you can see that the market, it have been what, breaks already this area. If you can see that the market, it have took this area right now. Now we have already formed what, formed a new high, but which means this one, it is our new high around this area, guys. If you can see very well, that is our new high. This is our new high. So this was our trend. If we can see that this was our overall trend, let me delete this. If we get our tool and we connect this low here and this low high, we can get our overall trend like this. This is our overall trend. So after getting that, and then we have to clone this, and then we put it upward like this. Do you see? So now the overall bias, we have get it. We have got, let me also delete this, so we get our clean chart. Now you can see in H1 we have our overall bias that we have to follow this H1, where it's going, it's where we are heading, even though the market, it is on a massive downtrend. What we have to focus, we focus on H1 trend now. That is, will be enough for us to get what, to get our opportunity, to get our what, our entry point inside there. So now our bias, we are moving up inside of this H1. We are going to focus only on this, because this is will be enough for us to make a good profit. So we are going to focus on this uptrend. This is uptrend now in H1. So the next step, what we have to do to go on low time frame, that will be the minute 5 or minute 15, guys. Are you getting the point? It's going to be minute 5 or minute 15. So if we come to minute 5, let us go directly to minute 5 and we try to see what is there, guys, in minute 5. If you can see here very well that the trend is moving very well. So when we reach in minute 5, we have to find the lower lows and the lower highs. The minute 5 it have to make the lower lows and low highs so that we can grab what we can grab our opportunity. If we can see very well, we doesn't need to see that you don't need to see that you wait a big pull back, guys. If you wait a big pullback so they can touch the trend line, it might not happen and you might miss. What you have to do, you can see if you get one low, if you can see here that we made here a high, we made a low, we made a high, we made a low, we made a high, we come and break this, we break this, the previous high low, and then we come back to make a retest, and then we push down, we start breaking the lows, and then we're respecting the highs. So this will be enough to get one touch and second touch when they are breaking the first touch, and when they have broke the first touch, the second touch, you know that this is overall our small downtrend in minute 5, and that will be enough for us to be our full setup. So here what we do, let me clean this here, and then we use our trend line to do what, to get exactly good setup as well. So we have to get our trend line here. We connect this high right around there, and then we connect this lower high. So we bring this down like this. That will be enough. Only we need this counter trend one. It will be enough for us not to draw here two trends. So you can see that now we have got our perfect setup. So how do you enter in here, guys? So here, how is we enter? Remember, we have already got our 2 points here. This is the first point, this is the first point, and this is our second point. After joining them like that, we wait the market to proceed. Are you getting the point? We just keep waiting. We will keep waiting until our minute 5 candle close above this trend line, So if you can see very well that here we had a low, we had a high, we had a low, and then we made a high here, so a little bit, and we made a high here, and then we made a low, we break this low, and then we come and we break the previous low high, which means the structure has been changed and the trend line has been changed. We wait to trade same direction of the H1. Are you getting the point? Even though there is a good opportunities here, even though we have a good opportunities here to scale in, and then we go deep, we go for the short, we will not need to do this because we will be trading against against the trend of H1. What we have to do, we have to trade on the same trend of the high time frame. So this counter trend will help us to navigate. So if the market is ready to start changing its direction to follow the high time frame direction of uptrend, so this counter trend after getting broken is when we wait the pullback. This is the pullback, and then we execute and we continue. Are you getting the point? If you are not a patient person, you can wait this here around after the market breaking up, and then the minute 5 candle close above above this counter trend. And do you see this indecision candle? Let us say it indecision because the upper wick is like 70% wick, lower wick. Let us call this indecision. You don't need to execute at this area. The most problem scalpers do when they see this, the market has break up with the same candle like this, they execute when it have not fully confirmed that the market can just, you can see that the market here, there is no negotiation. They are still in negotiation, the buyers and sellers, to see where the market will go. They can print this candle and then you execute. You think the market will continue to go up as same as that, you execute, and then the market start coming back to the downside. Are you getting the point? So if this happened like this, the way how it have happened at this area, what you have to do, you have to wait another 5-minute candle to come and break the higher of the candle, and then its body close above this level. Let me put a line here like this. Do you see? If let me use this line, you can see that this was our last candle. This is our key zone, which the last candle broke out. They made what? They made equal highs. Let me try to zoom out like this, and then you can see very well. You can see that these two candles, this one here and this one, they made what? They made equal highs, what we call a double tops. So if you can realize that and navigate that, what you have to do, don't execute exactly. First wait another confirmation of another 5-minute candle, and it can break this, take this liquidity. After sweeping this liquidity, and the 90%, almost 80% close above the trend line, and then close above this double tops, what we can say equal highs. So after that happening, you can execute around here if you are not patient to wait the pullback. Are you getting the point? After that happening, you execute, and after executing, what you have to do, you have to be patient, and then you start managing your trade. Are you getting the point? So where to put the stop loss? The stop loss is going to be around this area. After executing all around this area, this is going to be our stop loss, because the market can come back. You can see it came back around this area and then start going up. If you didn't wait the pullback, you have to put the stop loss below of all of this structure. If the market comes and hit the stop loss, you know that the setup, it have failed to be on our favor. But if it have not hit our stop loss, we will hold this setup until we hit what? 100% of this high here, to see that we have what? We have take it out. You see this high here, because it will be taken out. You can see that the market came very well and takes off this high. I get the point. It will be 100% our overall target. But in way, when we are moving up to our overall target, remember we have some points here. You can see that here we have what? We have a point here to take the profit. You see that is TP1, and then exactly up there we have also what? We have our TP2 exactly here. That will be our TP2, our last TP2. And even before there, when the market, after executing and then the market pull back, come and break this area here, you have to come what? To come at the break even, but which means when it hits TP2, you will be at the break even. You remove stop loss down, and then you bring it what? You bring at the break even if you have not used a sniper entry. So guys, tell me, which type of strategy are you using to trade volatility 75 index? Drop it in a comment section box there, and also we can learn from your strategy, guys, and we see how it works and how many we can afford to apply your strategy, guys. So this is type 1 entry that you can use to what? To scalp this market. I was going to demonstrate around here, and then I get opportunity, but unfortunately I have spent the whole day. I was busy doing something, cleaning my home, so I didn't manage to come in time at the chat so that I can take live entry with you by using the same strategy. So now stick around with me, and I show you another entry type which will help you to get where to get a sniper entry. So let me clean up this the chart, and then we continue, guys. Okay, I'm done by cleaning our chart. Now we are still having one trend line, and we are still having our H1 overall trend, and then we're having our M5 minute 5 counter trend. So if you want to take a sniper entry, this is what you have to do. After waiting the market breaks our trend line, after the market breaking here our trend line, what we have to do, we have to identify the last lower low. Are you getting the point? The last lower low. Are you getting the point? So which means here we have a low, we have a high, we have a low, we have a high, we have a low. So after identifying this low, and then the market started from here and come and break the trend line. When the market breaks the trend line, we have this low here and we have this. So the last low here, it's the second before this low, the second low, by which means the recent. This is the recent. I don't know how can I say. Okay, this is the present and this is the recent. Let me say like that. So we have to identify this low here, and then is going to be our sniper area, guys. This. So what we have to do, we have to draw here our zone like this. So we wait the market after breaking out, we wait exactly the market to come back at this area. We use pending orders, and then we can do what? We can execute by pending orders, and then we start trading up. Are you getting the point? So let me clean, and then I saw it again. All right, I have cleaned, so I want to repeat it again so you can understand it very well. So this is how we get our sniper entry, bro. We have to wait the market that come and make the lower low and lower high. If you can see here, guys, we have a low, we have a high, we have a low, we have a high, we have a low. This is our last what? Our last lower low. We have to find this low before this happen. Are you getting the point? The low which will be the push up to the upside, this we are going to use this, and then we look left, it's low which broken the momentum when broke this low and then come and broke up. Are you getting? It breaks two times. It breaks it going down, and then it break the inside low which was the low high, and then it goes up. Are you getting the point? We use this area here to be our entry point as a sniper entry. So we exactly mark of the body here. So to get exactly this well, to mark it very well, what we have to do, we have to go to our line chart. Let me go to our line chart, and then we see how it will look like, guys. Let me look the line chart here. So we have got our line chart. Yes, we have got here our line chart. So we have to find the last the last low. If you can see that this is our low exactly here. If you can see very well, this is our lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, and then lower low. We broke this, so we have to wait exactly this low, then and do what? It will be our sniper entry, guys. We put line here. This is going to be our entry point. Even if you want to execute, I don't know how many entries, all of them, they will be here, guys. So we all the pending orders, you are going to place them here. Are you getting the point? And then we are going to be targeting exactly here, guys. That is our TP1, and then our because we entered at around this area, so this is going to be our TP1. So this is going to be our TP1, and then this will be our TP2 here, and then the upward here, this is going to be our TP3, guys. So that is going to be like that. And then let us shift back to line candle to find our stop loss. When we come back to candlestick like this, so when you come back to a candlestick like that, and then this is going to be our stop loss. Remember, this is our entry, and then our stop loss is going to be also above this. And you see, you put some few pips here like that. That is going to be our overall stop loss. So if that is like that, let me get here. This is going to be our execution, and then the stop loss here, and then overall target is going to be here on our line there. You can see that the market came very well and did what? And hit our TP very well. All of them TP was hit. Are you getting the point? So if we can do like this, we can see that we are losing one to make 4. we are losing 1 to make 4 with what? With sniper entry. If we are not using the sniper entry and then we use after the breakout and minute 5 one candle close, didn't close very well like we need, and then we waited the second candle to close and then we executed, you can see that we are losing 1 to make 1.5. Are you getting? So what, sometimes the market will not come back to the sniper entry and it will break out with a bullish engulfing or a bearish engulfing, and it keep moving, not come back to make a retest. So the most cases, the sniper entry, the sniper entry setups, they take time to happen. Are you getting the point? But they just break out and then the market continue. There are a lot setups which are happening. Are you getting the point? For instance, let's say that we wanted to catch up a sell side. Let me clean everything here and we see. Let me do like this. So let me say that we wanted to catch around here, around this area, that a sell side what setup. Yes, and like this. Do you see that the market after breaking, it didn't come back? Do you see that what I told you, the candle should be good and what should be very, very good? Are you getting the point? So if you can see very well here at around this area that the candle what broke out was not like 70%, that's why the market came back inside. So if we were putting the stop loss exactly like this, by which means the stop loss was hit. So if you put above little bit, your stop loss was not hit. And always, if this happened, let's say that if this has happened, you were putting your trend line like this, and then the market break, come back inside like that, what you have to do, you always shift your trend line, this counter trend, you adjust it like that. So you wait the market to come and break out it. So you can see that when we made adjustment at around this area, and then we had at least 70%, the big momentum candle broke this trend line, and then it started moving downwards, and you can see that the all TPs was hit. If you can see that this was the first TP here after executing here, this was the first TP, you take your profit, and this here low, high, this was a low, this is a high, this is a low, and then this is a high. Exactly here you take the profit. You can see the market after hitting this, the TP2, and then it came back to make a retest, but it didn't go inside to what, to execute this area here. If you can see very well, it didn't come back for this area, what we say that to get a sniper entry. You can see after hitting this, the 100%, after taking this low, 100% the profit, everyone who took the sale after hitting their 100%, the market came back to fill this area where we get the sniper entry. You can see that yes, if you waited the sniper entry and the market after hitting this setup was not still working, if this happened and then the all TPs here on your setup was completed, don't take the what, don't execute, don't take this setup, it will be invalidated. So let's say that it was not, it took all of the TPs up to 100%, and then it came back inside to make a retest here. You can see it came back and make what, inside, and then make a good profit from here to here. But what I was needing to tell you, that you can see that sometimes the market can break and does not come back to what, to mitigate this area, to get what, to get a sniper entry, and the market continuing going down until it completes that. So guys, all of you scalpers, you traders, the goal is one. We have to keep pushing, we keep pushing, and then we don't need to give up, guys. And patience and risk management, it is the key by using this scalping strategy, and we all just need one trade at a time. Guys, catch up to the next video. Much love. Peace.